Hey guys, we have another unboxing here today. Today we're going to be building Star Wars Rebels Stormtroopers Imperial Troop Transport. So this is what the box looks like. It is a 141 piece Lego game. Let's look at the back of the box. So at the back of the box you could see a couple of Stormtroopers. And here we have some type of missile shooting thing, so we're gonna be building that. Let's look at the sides here. There's always actual representation of what your Stormtrooper is gonna look like. So it's the Stormtrooper X4. He's gonna be this high when we actually build him. That's pretty much it for the box. So let's get to opening it up. On the other sides, you can just see here, there's not much information. This is what the front looks like. So to open the box, we're just going to be pressing here, right where there's that thumb sign. Push down a little, the box should open very easily. So let's see what's inside. Legos. So we have two bags here. One large one and one smaller one. And we have an instruction manual. So the instruction manual also shows you all the pieces you should have in the bags. And a reminder again that Lego usually gives you more pieces than you actually need in case you lose some. So don't worry about losing too many. Obviously, try to keep as many as you can. So we're going to start off by building the Stormtrooper X4 like this. These are kind of the easiest to build, I find. We're going to be opening the big bag for that. So like I said, they're very easy to build. You just find a face, find some legs, find a body, and a mask. Like that. You kind of just put one over the other. I won't worry about that. There you go. This one seems a little mad. There you go. That's your Stormtrooper X4. To build his gun, we're going to need this piece here. And a piece from this bag. So this bag has smaller pieces in it. We'll watch it. I'm going to keep the Lego pieces inside the bag to make sure I don't lose them. So you just need one of these to build the gun. You put it in like this. There. So that's that. We repeat this step, I think 4 times because there are 4 Stormtrooper X4s. Now, off to the fun part. We're going to be building the Imperial Troop Transport. That's found on the next page. So we're only going to build half of it. Here, we need the longest piece, which is this one. I realized that since I've been making a lot of Lego videos, to watch out for the colors because sometimes, see how these two are not the same? Well, you might, I can't really find you a piece right now. Oh, here, this is the perfect example. These two aren't the same. They look very the same, but because the colors are different, when you're actually building it, it might not look exactly what it's like on the box. So watch out for the colors. And the colors are really hard to tell which one's which in the instruction guide because they all kind of look the same. So this one actually looks lighter. So if I could find a lighter, longer one, it should be a 3, 4, 5. 12 by 2. And I think this is the only 12 by 2, so we'll go with this for now. So that's step 1. We're going to be putting a 4-piece. So it's probably in this one here. Like this. At one end. And 2 grill pieces. So the grill pieces kind of look like this. Oh, whoops. Like this. So we need 2 of those. I'm going to empty out this bag here. But like I said, watch out because they're really small pieces. So you're going to want to try to keep as many pieces as you can so you don't lose too many. We need 2 of these to go on either end, like this. Then here. And now we need a longer, I believe, 6 by 2. Yep. So 6 by 2. Like I said, I'm not too sure which one to use between these two since it looks like it's supposed to be darker, but it's hard to tell. So we're just going to be using the darker of the 2. This one. Right like that. Doesn't matter too much if you mix up the colors because in the end, the toy's still going to be fun to play with. Might not look exactly the same. But now I'm just doing step 2 or 3 here. So it looks like this. And step 3 also asks us to put a white square. So one like this, right here at the edge. Yep. Next, step 4. Oh, we got some red things for step 4. So step 4, we need 4 of these pieces here. These are going to go under, like this, on each kind of wing or each end. Like I keep saying, I think the hardest part or the longest part about making a Lego game is finding the pieces, because sometimes the pieces all kind of look the same. So here we're going to be putting these on the end. These are probably going to be attached to something else. Here, they're usually attaching pieces, and these usually move when you attach something to this. So I'm excited to see what we're going to be putting there. Here we have some red, some nice red color. Again, on all 4 ends. This is a 2-piece, like that. I remind you again that this is a 141 piece Lego game, so it's gonna take a pretty long time to make. Now we need 2 6x2s, which look like this, right? Like the ones we put here. We're gonna stick them under. And I think for this one, because I don't really have any 6x2s left in here, we're just gonna use these. So the lighter ones. It looks like it should be a lighter one. Right under. This is step 5. And then we're going to take 2 transparent 2x1 pieces. like this. And we're gonna stick these at each end. Whoops. Okay, I think I got mixed up here. So I'm just going to put this here and this one here, and look at what I did. See, this is a thing with Legos. If you mess up one thing, you have to go back and check your work. So I'm going to do that. Here, I don't know if you guys can see, but we should have 2 more pieces left here. So this one looks a little bit short. So I might have used a wrong piece. Let's see if there was anything else in the bag. Oh, there was. This is the piece I really needed. I don't think this was in a bag. I think this was just in the box, and that's why I got a little bit confused. So let's just undo everything really quickly. I know we kind of already have everything built, but it won't take too long. See, I think this is the hardest part about making these games, is that you never know what type of problems you're gonna run into. Now I kind of already remember how to build everything, so I'm just gonna try to do that as best as I can. So this one, it's actually a lot longer than the one I used in the beginning. Doing them is a little hard. They're not meant to be undone. I think they're meant to be built instead of being undone. I'm gonna try to keep the pieces as whole as I can, so when I rebuild it with the proper piece, this one here, that it doesn't take too long. So the grill here goes here. Then we have, just gonna double check back at the start. Of this piece here. And the other 6 piece just goes here. Two grill pieces, which I now have to stick off from these. And one here. So then here, this part was just under here before. Now we're using the right piece. Before I had it on this one, so I kept this one whole, and I'm just gonna stick it under here, like that. So we're doing the exact same steps, just using the bigger one. Then this one, which I also kept pretty whole, we're just gonna put this one here. There, we're back to where we started, and we had this here. So now we're gonna put the transparent pieces on each side, like this. And we're exactly where we need to be for step 6, I think. Yup. So now step 6, we need 2 of these, which are gonna go like this. So now we're building the base of what's this thing here, of the Imperial Troop Transport. So we got the base done. We're gonna be building up from here, I think. There doesn't seem to be that many pieces left, so I don't know how we're gonna get through it all. It's probably gonna be very hollow. Step 7 for for step 7, we're gonna turn it back again. Every time you see this sign here, it means we had it like this before, we're gonna turn it. So we turned it, and we're gonna be adding 2 little white pieces and 1 grill. So 2 white pieces here and 1 grill. We're gonna be adding that to this part here. So not where the white is. The white's here, we're adding it to the other end. We're gonna put these pieces on each side. I also, now that I'm looking at it, I must have forgotten a step. Oh, okay. It's not that I forgot it, I think it's that I kept it on here. So that, this here, I put them like this. That's not how they should go. They should really go, sorry I can't get these undone, but the white one should go on one side, the darker one on the other. Don't know how I missed that. This is a confusing puzzle, so watch out guys. So what I did is I had this piece under here, I took it off, it's supposed to go here. There you go. So it kind of looks like that. I'm gonna end the video here for now. We're on step 7. We just finished step 7, so we're about to start step 8. Let's see how many steps there are. There are about 31 steps here. So, the 31 step, this step is usually just playing with the game. So we're about almost halfway there. I'm going to stop the video here now and make another video, so stay tuned for that one. Thanks guys, this is what we have so far. Step 8.